When you wake up each morning, before you check your phone or rush into the day, take a deep breath and say to yourself, I am blessed. These 3 simple words hold great power when spoken with faith. Being blessed doesn't always mean having everything you want. It means recognizing that you already have everything you need for this moment. You are alive, you are breathing, and that alone is a miracle. Many people went to bed last night but did not wake up today. Yet here you are, chosen by God to see another sunrise, to live another day and to make a difference. When you say, I am blessed, you acknowledge God's hand in your life. You begin to see your challenges not as punishments but as lessons that shape your soul. Even the smallest things, a smile from someone you love, a moment of peace, a simple meal, are signs of His love and care. Blessings are not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they are quiet whispers from heaven reminding you that you are never alone. Gratitude opens the door to joy, and the words, I am blessed, awaken that gratitude in your heart. They shift your focus from what's missing to what's already here. You start to notice the beauty in ordinary moments and the grace that sustains you even when life feels heavy. Each day is a fresh canvas painted by God's mercy, and every heartbeat is His gentle reminder that your life has purpose. So as you rise, smile and say, I am blessed. Let it not be just words, but a declaration of faith that no matter what lies ahead, you walk in the favor and love of the One who created you. When you look in the mirror each morning and tell yourself, I am strong, you are not just speaking about physical strength, you are declaring the power of your spirit. True strength comes from within, from the quiet endurance that keeps you standing even when the world feels heavy. Life is not always kind, and there are moments when you feel tired, hurt, or lost. Yet, every time you choose to rise after falling, to keep faith when things go wrong, you are showing what real strength looks like. It is not measured by how much you can carry but by how deeply you trust God when you can't see the way forward. To say, I am strong, is to remember that your strength does not come from your own might but from the Lord who sustains you. The scriptures remind us that those who wait upon God will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, they will run and not grow weary, they will walk and not faint. That promise is for you. When you feel weak, He becomes your power. When you feel empty, His grace fills your heart. There will be days when fear whispers that you cannot handle what's coming, but speak louder, I am strong. This affirmation reminds you that every struggle you've faced before didn't destroy you, it built you. Each scar, each tear, and each test has prepared you for the blessings ahead. Strength is born in the storms, not the sunshine. So stand firm in faith, knowing that God's power is made perfect in your weakness. Let those words strengthen your heart each morning, because with His presence beside you, there is nothing too heavy for your soul to carry and no challenge too great for you to overcome. When you begin your morning by saying, I am loved, you are reminding your soul of a truth that can never be taken away. No matter what mistakes you've made, no matter how broken you feel, God's love for you remains constant and unshaken. His love does not depend on your performance or perfection. It flows freely because you are His creation, His child, and His beloved. To say, I am loved, is to accept that you are worthy of love simply because He made you in His image. Even when the world forgets your value, heaven never does. There are times when loneliness and doubt try to convince you that you are not enough. The world can be cruel, people can disappoint, and hearts can break. But God's love is different. It heals, it restores, it embraces you exactly where you are. His love is not distant or conditional, it is present in every breath, every sunrise, every act of kindness that touches your life. When you whisper, I am loved, you are opening your heart to that divine truth and allowing it to fill every empty corner of your being. Knowing you are loved gives you courage to love others. It softens your heart, teaches you compassion, and helps you forgive even when it hurts. It reminds you that you do not walk alone. The cross is the eternal proof of that love, arms stretched wide to welcome you, no matter your past. So each morning, let this truth sink deep into your heart. You are loved beyond measure, beyond failure, beyond fear. Let it quiet your doubts, lift your spirit, and renew your joy. Because when you know you are loved by God, you begin to see yourself and the world through the eyes of grace. When you say to yourself each morning, I am guided, you are acknowledging that your life is not random or without direction. Every step you take, every path you walk is watched over by a loving God who knows the road even when you cannot see it. There are moments in life when the future feels uncertain and the way ahead looks blurred, but faith reminds you that you don't need to see the entire path. You just need to trust the one who leads you. God's guidance is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it comes as a quiet whisper in your heart, a gentle nudge toward peace, or an inner feeling that says, this is the way, walk in it. To declare, I am guided, is to surrender your own understanding and allow God to direct your steps. It's an act of faith that says, even when I don't know where this journey is taking me, I believe you are with me. He guides you not only through blessings but also through struggles, because every experience, good or bad, is shaping your character and bringing you closer to His plan. The moments that confuse you are often the ones that prepare you. There will be times when doors close, plans fail, and prayers seem unanswered. But even then, His guidance never stops. Sometimes, He protects you by redirecting you. Sometimes He teaches you patience by asking you to wait. When you truly believe you are guided, you can face uncertainty with peace instead of fear. Each morning let that assurance settle in your soul. You are never walking alone. The same God who guided the stars in the sky is guiding your every step today. Trust His timing, follow His whispers, and know that His way always leads to light. When you wake up and declare, I am ready, you are opening your heart to God's divine purpose for the day ahead. It's not just a statement, it's a mindset of faith, courage, and surrender. Saying, I am ready, means you are willing to let go of fear, excuses, and doubt, and embrace whatever God has planned for you. It's about stepping into each moment with trust, knowing that you are not walking alone. Each new day is a sacred opportunity to live with intention, to serve with love, and to grow in grace. Readiness is not about having everything figured out. It's about being willing to move even when you can't see the full picture. When you say these words, you tell your soul that you are ready to forgive those who hurt you, ready to love those who need your kindness, and ready to face the challenges that come your way with a heart full of faith. Life will not always go the way you expect, but readiness gives you peace in the midst of uncertainty. It allows you to see interruptions as divine appointments and struggles as stepping stones towards something greater. Being ready also means allowing God to use you as a vessel of His love. It means saying yes to His call, whether it's in a quiet act of service or a bold step of faith. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be available. Every time you say, I am ready, heaven hears it as a prayer of obedience. It's your way of saying, Lord, here I am. Use me, guide me, strengthen me. So as you begin each day, stand firm in your faith, open your heart, and be ready to live the life that God is preparing for you. When you start your morning speaking life over yourself, you allow God to speak life through you. The words you choose have power. They can lift you up or pull you down, strengthen your faith or feed your fear. Every morning when you affirm God's truth and goodness, you invite His presence to shape your thoughts, guide your heart, and direct your steps. The way you begin your day often determines how you live it. When your first words are filled with faith, gratitude, and hope, you create an atmosphere of peace around you and within you. Speaking life is not just about positive thinking, it's about speaking with belief, grounded in God's Word. When you declare His promises, you remind your soul that you are not defined by yesterday's failures or today's worries. You are defined by His grace. The words that come from your mouth are seeds planted in your spirit. If you speak fear, you grow fear, but if you speak faith, you grow strength and courage. Each time you choose to speak words that honor God, you open a door for His power to work in your life. There will be moments when negativity surrounds you, when people or circumstances try to silence your faith. But even then, keep speaking life. Speak peace where there is conflict, hope where there is despair, and love where there is anger. Your words can transform not only your day but also the hearts of those around you. As you speak life each morning, you become a reflection of God's light, calm, strong, and full of purpose. Let every word you say become a prayer, a declaration, and a testimony that God's life flows through you and touches everything you do.